Hello, hello everyone! Welcome! Come on in! How's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? We will be getting into the game shortly. Once I figure out how to lay out the stream so I can see all the things. Alright. Sleep well then, Drew. Hopefully I sound good. OBS has decided it wasn't going to remember that my mic exists. Because OBS likes to forget settings that are there and are in fact quite real. Let me see, can I... Maybe that'll do something for me. So I'm currently just getting into an argument with everything. Hopefully that's fine. Okay. Oh, good lord. Yeah, the issue is... I need like 3 windows worth of stuff, or 3 screens worth of stuff. Between the game, OBS, and YouTube things. And you may be shocked to learn that that is one more screen than I reasonably have access to. So... currently, I'm just fighting. There we go. This one. That does something. And if I were smarter, I would know how to make a game always know my controller exists, but I don't even know if that's a thing that is possible. So we're making it work. I will deal with the rest of that later. Okay, anyway, we're gonna get into the game. And it's gonna go great and be great. Oh, let's get over to the game. Okay, here we are. So first thing we need to do... Please, chat, assist me. How loud should this volume be for you? Is this a good volume? Is this not a good volume? How are we feeling about the volume of this game? Okay, so that's not the most helpful thing in the world. What if I throw chat right there? You like 5 yourself? Okay. 5 seems good. 5 seems quite quiet. Quiet relative to my voice. Five is good. Okay, we're gonna stick with 5 for now. Okay, cool. So, what is this game that has popped up on your stream? This is a... Can you find a place to exist? Sure, that'll do. Cool. Okay, So, Final Fantasy Renaissance is a game that is a pretty faithful recreation of the original Final Fantasy 1, with the exception that they did some bug fixes and made things work a little better than they used to in the original version, which was a little janky because it was an NES game. And in addition, they have a new Renaissance mode, which I have to click onto the game to control it, which is the whole reason I'm running into problems. There we go. They have introduced brand new classes. So there's all sorts of new classes to make a party out of. And hold on, one moment. Because the game is actually aggressively too loud for me. So let me turn down how loud it is for me. There we go. Okay. So, we're gonna go... I have played this a bit, not a ton, but it came up in the recommendation, so I thought it was worth a vote, and it stormed the community vote. So, so we're doing this. So I do have some saves. We're not going to be doing them. Instead, we're going to select new game. And we will obviously be selecting Renaissance mode, because that is good. So as usual, we start by creating our party. And, you know, as normal, we have our, like... Can I... Probably can't squirt you. I can't make you smaller, can I? No. So let me... Getting into arguments now. Let's move you over here for now. My OBS layout is now going to be a disaster, so I'm very excited about that. It's gonna be really exciting to try and fix this when I actually go to use this again, but that's okay. A smarter me would have saved the layouts so that I didn't have to redo it every time, but I'm not smart. So, you have your normal classes, but if we scroll past Black Mage, we get to the new classes. We get Blue Mage, who works like a Blue Mage. We get Dancer, who does dances that they learn in town. We get Geomancers with their nature power. Lancers, which is just Dragoon. I'm not actually sure why they decided to call them Lancers in this instead of Dragoons, because they are just Dragoons, but, you know, whatever. And Trainer, which does monster things. We got Evoker, Time Mage, Green Mage, Bard, Dark Knight, Spellblade, Archer. There are a lot of classes now. So, I don't know what my party is going to look like. I have 2 classes that I know I want. Oh, Bahamut upgrades into Dragoon. You're so right. You're so right. So, Gary, you cannot download this off the site. You have to join the Discord, which is linked somewhere on that page. I joined the Discord briefly and downloaded it, and then dropped out of the Discord because it stresses me out to be on a Discord for no real reason. Mostly because I'm not on Discord, so I don't understand it. Ah. So, yeah, you have to join the Discord. It is public though, so it only takes a second, and then it gives you a link. So we're gonna start. I'm gonna be a Blue Mage. We're gonna have a Blue Mage in the party because if you know me, you know I love Blue Mages. Yeah, I have Discord only to coordinate D&D schedules with friends, and occasionally for voice calls for gaming. Alright, so our first character is going to be a Blue Mage, because Blue Mages learn a bunch of cool skills and abilities that I will want. Yeah, OG has like 6 classes, this has like 20 or something. And I think my second character is going to be a Geomancer, because I like what they did for Geomancer in this game. And I'm going to call him Rost, even though I am probably going to have to change my party order. So, chat. Gaze upon all of the classes that exist in this game. What are we feeling? You'd voted Dark Knight. Okay. I wonder... This will not screw up anything if I move this over here for now. So we've got Dark Knight as a recommendation. I know some people were saying Bard or Dancer. I'm looking up through my chat history to see what we're feeling, how we're doing. Archer in response, Archer, Trainer. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Because basically, Geomancer has healing, Blue Mages have offense, which means I no longer especially care what we do. So, we're gonna create a poll. I'm gonna make you vote. Start a poll. And I will do one... Oh, no. What should be third character? So I think I saw Dancer, I saw Dark Knight. How many options will YouTube give me? YouTube will give me 4 options. So I'm just gonna kinda... Blue Mid, we got Dancer, we got Dark Knight, I see Trainer on the list, and then Archer. And we'll have a second poll once we've decided who this character's going to be. Alright. OBS. Hopefully I didn't just accidentally close the poll. Red Mage, Blue Mage power couple. The only reason I'm not putting Red Mage on the list is because I want to use all of the new classes. Or I want to use all new classes, not all of the new, because I can't use all of the new, because there's simply too many of them. Yeah, Hunter's really good in Octopath. Well, listen, maybe there's a different 4th class that's gonna earn some votes. Alright, we'll give it another minute. Okay. Yeah, Bravely Default 2. I remember that game. I remember it being good, but I did drop off. Okay, so I think we will close the poll. Dark Knight has won. So we will start a new poll. So we're just gonna ignore Dancer. We're gonna ignore Archer and Trainer because they got thoroughly destroyed. So, in addition to Dancer, what other classes? We got Time Mage. Let's see here. Time Mage as an option. Well, I guess what other classes are there? We got Lancer, maybe? What are people feeling? Are there any classes that I didn't... Oh, Summoner. I forgot about Summoner. Yeah, let's... Summoner. So, Dancer, Time Mage, Summoner. Because, yeah, I mean, if Dancer might win, and that's totally fine. Let's see. How are we feeling? I already have a Geomancer. So yeah, we'll do Lancer as the 4th one. And 4th character? Question mark? Alright. Poll has started. Go away. Oh no, I'm just not moving anything on screen. Sorry, I was setting up the poll real quick. So that I could do that while y'all vote on whatever's next. What won the last poll? It was Dark Knight, that's right. Yeah, if you can still hear me, everything should be fine. I just, Rip Dancer. Is Dancer losing the poll? I can't see the poll right now. wow, Summoner is destroying. Oh my, yeah, no, alright, well, sadly. No, it wouldn't. YouTube, don't tell me. Okay, yeah, I think we can close the poll, unless a lot of people show up and they all want Dancer. I think we're kind of done. Okay. So we will end that poll. Well done. Thank you, chat. Thank you for voting. And we will get our Summoner. Who is, I put Summoner, but it's technically Evoker. Yeah, they summoned votes. They rigged the vote by just summoning new people to vote in the stream. Okay, who is this? This is Ing, right? In my classic nomenclature when I don't care to come up with names. So we got a Blue Mage Zeph, we got Geomancer Ross, we got our Dark Knight Gam, and our Evoker Ing. Alright, and we immediately get dropped into the overworld, as you might expect. And basically, here's our party, who all get, like, skills and abilities. And I will sort of explain those. Yeah, well... so first, let's go... Oh, the game also has a sprint, which I love that there's a sprint option. Yes, I have seen Final Fantasy Dimensions 1. I've actually played a decent amount of it. At some point I want to go back and play more of it. Oh, okay. That's right. I'm used to... I haven't played the original Final Fantasy 1 in any degree for a very, very long time, so... So I don't remember exactly how this game works. I am much more accustomed to the GBA or Pixel Remaster version, because those are the ones I've played most. Okay, so first we need to buy some weapons. So let's see here. So Dark Knight gets an iron sword. Zeph is gonna get a rapier. And we'll get 2 woodens. For Rost and Ing. Yeah, 7. Yeah, the VOD will be up on YouTube. Once the stream is done, the video will be there. Yes, thank you for the reminder, Ginger. 'Cause yes, characters will actually, like, say things differently. And I know, like, there's a person here who can let me fight a monster that will teach me blue magic, and if I try and do that immediately, I will die. So, so I need... I guess I just get 2 chains. 1 for Zeph. 1 for Gam. And then we go cloth armor for Rost and Ing. I've really confused myself. I should have rearranged my characters so that I wasn't losing my mind when I'm trying to track who is whom. Yeah, VODs are up by default. I don't remember if they show up, like, immediately, or if they show up shortly after. I don't know if they actually have to go through, there's processing. Time, and, I guess... Yeah, even the core classes are, like, have been redesigned and they have new abilities and how they function. Oh, that's right, I do get spells. Dark Knights get magic in this game. Which is very exciting. So I can inflict status elemental, sleep, and poison. I think I'm not going to buy those quite yet, because I want to save my gil. What items do they have? Oh, I've immediately quit out. So we have heal, which does a little bit of healing. We got tense, which save the game, and peer. Okay. So, first item of business is to save, because I don't want to have to redo anything. And we'll just select the last slot, sure. Would it be possible to do Blue Mage enemy skill only for more than just FF5? Yeah. At some point I kind of want to do that for 10 too, because they have the Gun Mage class. Oh. And now we reach the start of every Final Fantasy 1 playthrough is I need to level up, because I can't afford anything, and if I try and move on, I will die. So, Blue Mages don't have anything to talk about yet. Because I haven't learned any blue magic. Geomancers have... Basically, every terrain you can fight in has 4 different spells of varying levels, or you can just use the terrain ability, and it will cast a random one for free, as well as 2 extra spells that it can choose from. Which is what I'll do here. Dark Knights... They can get a lifesteal effect on their weapon by using the Blood Weapon skill, and they have... a limited amount of status element abilities, and summoners can summon. I don't have any summons, so for now, my summoner boy is just gonna is just gonna try and hit things with his staff. See? I used Bindweed. That was exciting. Oh, is there a way... Can I manually rearrange my party in some way, or have I made a mistake by putting them in the order I did? So yeah, we're gonna have to do a little bit of grinding because we need to be strong enough to do a few things. Yeah, my understanding, non-elemental damage, we'll do that. Dark Knights can hit fairly hard, but their weapon is heavy, so it doesn't get a ton of hits out. There should be a way to move them. Okay. Select for rearranging party. Thank you. Not from here. Maybe it's... Ah! Oh. Okay, so select brings up the map. Select here does nothing. No. Let me check the key bindings. Change display character, show map, use world ability, examine object. I do not see a button to rearrange my characters. Oh, yeah, no, I can't do anything about the screen transition. I apologize for that. But yeah, does anyone have... any additional information on how to rearrange characters? Because the select button is not doing it. It's just blinding the audience. Rip. Which is important because... Oh, right. I also need to see... Party order sort screen for P. Right? Party order screen. Oh, I fully missed that. Okay. Mostly because the way this game works is there is a... Enemies are more likely to target the character in the front row and less likely to be able to target the character at the bottom. And so, in theory, It's not here. Ah, found it. I found the button. It was the button people said. It was the P button on my keyboard. I have no idea what it would be on controller. Wow. Yeah, I didn't think about it, but that flashing light is rough. Is there... I assume there's not a way to do anything about that. Oh, screen flashing effects. Thank you. Okay, I have turned off the screen flashing effects, everyone. That's apparently a thing I can do, which is very exciting. Because generally I like to not blind my audience. Whenever possible. Oh, it's X on controller? Did I not press X? Alright, it was X on the controller, everyone. I'm good at my job. I know how to read, I know how to stream, and I know how to not blind my audience. But yeah, even for me, those screen transition effects were kind of aggressive. Where it's like, I don't think we need to blind everyone. Ah. Yeah, I'm looking at chat. Sometimes I do miss things, but yeah. I wonder if maybe... Oh, I should switch to live chat, because I was on top chat, so maybe it didn't show up, because YouTube has a lot of opinions about what's important in chat. Yeah, reading's important, or so I'm told, but... Am I British? No. No, not at all. I'm very American. Let's see here. We'll use terrain. Yeah, right now I'm just trying to get some early levels, get some money. At some point, I will want to unlock the first blue magic I can find. Gamzef frosting? Gamzef frosting is what happens when I don't think about the naming structure before I have decided on all the characters. And then I have to rearrange them all so they actually make any sense in a party composition. HP max, strength agility. Okay, those are some good HP upgrades. Yay, we're level 2, everyone. So let's see. There's Vega variants. This is what I need. Who do we have? We have a summoner and a blue mage. Summoner, blue mage, and geomancer. So geomancer I can just do whatever with. They will get whatever magic I get. Search Final Fantasy Renaissance, and you will find their website, which has a Discord link. And they will guide you. Let's see here. I just saved. I think I will die if I try and get the first blue magic, but I'm gonna do it anyway. To find out. Okay, that's actually not too bad. So yes, there's NPCs around the map, and you can basically talk to them, and they will have you fight a monster, and the monster will teach you a blue magic spell. And so I have learned Scorch. Now I just have to not die in this fight, which is actually the much harder part. So you just attack. Shining Flare. Windgust Tanglevine. Let's Sunbath to heal. Use the Summoner Sprite for Evoker. I think all of the, like, upgrade class icon, all of the sprites for the upgraded classes in this game are, I believe, are probably custom. At least they look custom when I look at them. So they probably just went with Summoner, because Summoner in this... Evoker in this just functions like a Summoner. What's a blue spell? Blue magic is magic you learn from enemies. So, it is any variety of spells that you can learn by getting hit with them, because an enemy hit you in the face. Then terrain. I might actually turn up the sound effects a bit. I think they're a little quiet. I think I had it really low because by default, they're incredibly loud for some reason. Hey, Gam, buddy, can you hit? My guy, you've missed literally every attack. Okay. So I guess you're just not contributing. Okay, so Zeph has learned Scorch. Hooray! Scorch has been acquired. Which is very exciting. He now has a spell that deals fire element damage to all foes. So that went pretty well. I feel like that fight normally is a little harder. And I think... Alright, are there any other blue magics that I can acquire at this stage in the game? There's one in Corneria Castle I could get. What about summons? What summons do we have at this point? We have Corneria and Kieran. Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna rest because I didn't die in that fight. Yeah, I think that was my concern with Dark Knights. Was I was a little unclear how well they would actually do. Anyway. It is time to learn our first summon, which involves going into this portal in the astral plane. And then... We're in the astral plane. We have to fight some things here. Nether Blast. Oh, that's right. We're in the astral plane, so things are different. And basically we have to collect the shiny dots. And once we do, we will get a summon. Because right now our evoker is not especially effective. Boost magic damage output by 30%. Okay, that's pretty nice. I mean, it's not especially useful right now because I'm a little low on spells, but... Yeah, there's a lot of different flavors of Blue Mage across them, but... They were first introduced in FF5, and they have been ported to this, which is very fun. Let's see. I actually don't know. We'll just terrain. Why not? Music here is really ominous. Yay, I got Nether Blast again. Geomancer's really doing a lot of work for me, and I appreciate it. There's a thought in my brain. Oh, I was gonna... audio. We're gonna try 3 on sound effects, because they're just a little quiet. Oh, it's right up here. Yeah, I'll accept the challenge. Maybe I'll die. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot more damage than I'd prefer. And I don't have any healing. Right? Yeah, I have no healing, so we're just gonna hope that doesn't happen again. Let's Astral Shift, and let's attack. Okay, there we go. Okay. Seems to have been a pretty big hit on Zeph, but that might have been like a crit or something. I have burned the goblin. That's exciting. I don't know what that means, but I did it. Astral Surge. Might get Goblin Punch. Well, I don't think Goblin Punch is a blue magic in this game. Yeah, Goblin Punch is not actually a blue magic in this game. But Goblin is a summon. So what we have done is we have unlocked the first summon, Goblin. I actually don't know what the bestiary... Oh gosh. No, don't open the achievements menu. Yes. I think the red area is... Miscellaneous. They'll say if they use learnable blue magic, and I think you just have to intuit which one is which. Yes. Yeah, I believe that is correct, Ark. They converted some spells that enemies could already cast into blue magic, but they're not new blue spells. Okay, so that is our first summon. Very exciting. The next summon is not till the Temple of Fiends, so I don't need to care about that. And the next blue magic is Corneria Castle. So we did choose a couple classes that all, like, that have some things to gather at the start of the game, which is fun. There is a man here somewhere who will let me fight a thing. Alright, not you. Be upstairs. Where is he? Alright, it's time to fight this nightmare because it's going to hopefully... Oh, it immediately blinded Zeph. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted. Because he does have to be hit by... he does have to be hit to learn something. And I think there's only a chance he learns it, so... hello, Daxel. Yes, we have chosen Dark Knight, Blue Mage, Geomancer, and Summoner. We'll do Carve Model, I guess? Oh, I was gonna summon. Alright. Now we're doing an... Oh, Lord! That was a lot of damage. I have some potentially bad news about my odds of surviving this fight. And that is that he just one-shot... Oh, never mind, we're good. Never mind, we're fine. We lived. Yeah, we're Gamza Frosting up in here. So now I have to see, how expensive is it to res people? Ma'am? Ah! I missed diagonal movement. Oh, it's only 40 gold? Okay, we're good. We're good. I think, yeah, I do have to rearrange them. Okay, that could have gone better, but it went as well as it needed to. That nightmare absolutely tried to destroy us, but we're good. Alright, so... what level are we? We're level 2. Let's get up to level 3, and then we'll start, we will start making our way to the shrine. Terrain. We'll just attack. I don't need to use spells for this. Whee! Yeah, our first big trek is going to be up north to the Shrine of Fiends. I forget what it's called, actually. My brain has forgotten what it's called. Temple of Fiends, that's what it is. There we go. I remember things. Whee! Terrain, and we summon. My one concern playing this game is that it is a very faithful recreation of the original Final Fantasy with bug fixes. So I'm not actually sure. That could potentially be not in its favor, because there are a lot of things about the original Final Fantasy 1 that don't hold up as well. So we will see if the new class abilities and stuff sort of fight against that a little bit. We'll just Leaf Swirl, I guess. I am so far liking the Geomancer a lot. Having free spellcasting is very nice. Eee. How far are we from level 3? Ooh, a lot, actually. You know what? Maybe we'll buy some stuff and head north now, because I'm a little... Okay, so I want to buy a tent. And we'll buy... 3 heals. No. To the best of my knowledge, you are not able to change... Well, you can get, there's, like, the class upgrade you can get from Bahamut, but, like, I can't change from, like, a Dark Knight to, like, a White Mage or something. Yeah, there's so many good ROM hacks out there. This is technically not a ROM hack because it doesn't hack a ROM, it's someone remade the game from the ground up. So it's not technically a ROM hack, but it's kind of in the same vein as a ROM hack. FF6 Worlds Collide. I have not. I think I have heard of that one, but I have not actually played it. Is it good? Yeah, we're at full strength. Alright, let's just send it. Let's just see how... Oh. Let's just see how this fight goes against our first big boss. Yeah. Yeah, it's more a fan game, but it in some ways fits the model of a ROM hack as well. Yeah, ROM hack adjacent, because, like, it's not a ROM hack by, like, technical definition, but... No, Paladin has its own, warrior upgrades to Paladin. I actually, so that is how that works. That would be a fun FF4 reference, but nope. marble armor, I guess, and goblin. Goblin punch. 57 damage. That is a lot of damage. Especially compared to my Tark Knight's 0 damage that he likes to deal. It's possible, Daxel. Doing like a challenge run of this could be interesting. I don't know enough about it yet to say whether I would actually do that, but... Forged in Iron, damage and critical hit. We'll just attack. Oh, I meant to summon again. Oh well. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on here. With a lot of different classes in that sort of fit within the FF1 mold. Yeah. Okay, so that fight was very easy. So we're going to... Feel intense. I'm gonna try and get the items that are hiding here. A cap. So I don't have to come back. I think we'll give that to Rost, because he's not particularly durable. It's a little risky, because I know there's enemies here that can poison you. And they are indeed a pain in the tuchus. Alright. But in theory, then we can just talk to the princess and leave. Dark Knight's upgrade is Batman, yeah. No, old school. I do not stream on Twitch. I have looked, basically because I'm a YouTuber first and a streamer second. And while I have looked at dual streaming things, then I got a headache and then I didn't do it. So I only stream on YouTube at this time. So no, Zephyr, this is not my first, Renaissance run. I have played it a bit before. I haven't played it a ton. And I have never, like, completed a run. I've just gotten, like, part way in. Okay, not poisoned. So I do know some things, and I also have, like, some reference materials that I... online, so that I know where some things are, so I don't have to, like, dig through everything. That paralysis is not great. So yeah. Yeah, Paladin Cecil is not the best. And yeah, it would really throw things off in this game, because it's like, I wanted a Dark Knight. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's difficult to dual stream, but then I have to think of, like, there's rules when you dual stream. Alright, thank you, please give me the loot. Of, like, what you're allowed to do and not allowed to do when you're dual streaming, and I don't care that much, like, at all. So I simply don't. It's very exciting. Because I only stream twice a week for like 3 hours each time. So there's also like an element that like this is not the full-time thing I do as far as content creation goes. Right. We have already completed the first big thing. We've rescued the princess from Garland. I'm trying to remember. Cures one character of poison. I should actually buy a couple of these. Because poison's real dangerous, and I don't currently have a way to get rid of it. Yeah, that's the other thing. Twitch has a discoverability problem, is one thing I've heard basically all the time. Yeah. And so my audience is on YouTube, so I would have to get people to, like, go to Twitch to watch me. And that sounds like... I'm not saying that would be impossible or that people wouldn't do that, but... it's a whole thing. What am I doing? Oh, I'm looking at my list. Oh, I need to go back to the Temple of the Fiends, because there's actually another summon up here we can get, and it's one I very much want. Eh. Eh. Oh, have fun, many voices. Yeah, there's whole things about like Twitch doesn't want you. Oh, I need to be a summoner while I'm in here. Twitch like doesn't want you to stream at a higher quality on other platforms, but like Twitch maxes out at like 720p, whereas YouTube is 1080. There's a thing with like combining chats that I don't understand what they're saying. Yeah, Twitch has ads. I mean, YouTube also has ads, and I will say YouTube, like, I don't know numbers-wise comparing the two, but, like, YouTube has a thing that's like, auto-input ads, and we'll do it for you. And it's insane. I think a 3-hour stream of mine got... I've had a few streams get some copyright issues with Bravely Default music. And when that happens, YouTube turns on automatic ad placement, and they put 60 ads in a 3-hour live stream, and that's insane to me. It's like, no. Like, Twitch, like YouTube, if you put ads at, like, a reasonable interval, I might be okay with you doing that, so I didn't have to think about whether and when to run ads. But you cannot put 60 ads in a 3-hour live stream. That is an ad every 3 minutes. That is unwatchable. Yeah, so every time I've gotten a copyright claim, and I didn't realize this for like the first like 3 or 4 streams. So every time I get a copyright claim, in addition to like muting those sections just because I don't want to deal with it, I then have to turn off the auto ads because it's like I'm not making my viewers watch 60 ads. I'm turning these off. We're not having these ads in here because like, why, like, don't watch that. That's awful. And like, I don't think about it all the time because I pay for YouTube Premium because I'm on YouTube constantly. So I wouldn't even notice, but it's like, this is not acceptable. Timed ads every 30 minutes. Yeah, and like, I don't have a problem. I don't generally run ads because I don't think about it. And I definitely don't have a problem with creators running ads at reasonable intervals. Like, this is time out of our day. And I don't think it's unreasonable to get some ad revenue for that. But like, every 3 minutes is bonkers. Oh, yeah, Trick, if you've gotten any audio copyright claims, go ahead and uncheck the ad box because it has been turned on. You'd have to like remove the copyrighted music by like muting those sections. Because I don't think it'll let you turn it off while someone else is getting partial ad revenue. I've never tried, but I assume they won't let you do that because... But yeah, no, the VODs are... Yeah, so... Yeah, I think it was like maybe the 4th Final Fantasy Tactics stream. I happened to like... I muted the section and then I clicked into the editor view on the back end. For an unrelated reason, I'm like, excuse me, why are there 60 ads on this video? I have no idea. Trying to find the summon sparkles and they're hiding from me. So yeah, it's a time. Oh, this is bad. I didn't realize Ing was so low on health. Because I have no idea where these bleeping sparkles are. Yeah. Yeah, I pay for premium because I'm on YouTube enough, and it's like the primary thing I watch throughout the day, so it just makes sense. I definitely understand people not wanting to give YouTube more money. Like, that's very fair and very reasonable. Oh, you're over here. Okay. But for me, at least, it makes sense. I'll drink a heal potion. But it means I don't always notice if a video has a bunch of ads, because I don't see them anyway, so... Yeah, there's ad blockers, but YouTube keeps cracking down in ways that sometimes make the viewing experience worse. So that's always fun. It's always a fun give and take. Hello, Arkham. Yes, of course. Please come in. Down bottom left. Yeah, everybody's welcome here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely... 'Tis the season for all of the holiday ads, which... It's so nice not seeing ads, because, yeah, I don't hate this time of year, but I do hate watching Christmas ads. I did, I said the thing. And of course the astral plane doesn't have a healing spell, which is really annoying. I mean, the whole reason I'm doing this is because it's going to get me a summon that will allow me to heal, which is very important. Okay. Okay, now I just need to know, where are you? There you are. Hello, yes. I will accept... What? No, I will accept the challenge. That is a lot more enemies than I thought there would be, so let's go ahead and Scorch. Ugh. We'll go ahead... I don't know. Astral Shift, I guess? I really just have to hope I can kill the extras pretty easy. Oh, it just heals them? Well, that's nothing. You know it does have a healing spell, Dancer. Yeah! Confused, Poison, Darkness, and Darkness. Okay. Oh. Hello, cat. Oh. If you hear rumbling on the mic, is because my cat is attacking the microphone. Oh gosh. Oh, okay. Yes, baby. I'm streaming. You wanna sit, or are you just gonna stand on my lap? Aw, yes. Okay, let me fight. Let's go ahead. Scorch. Do I still have single target? I do have Astral Surge. Okay, and Goblin. And let me turn my mic so it's facing the correct direction again. Yeah. Kitty, very silly. Okay, Kieran was pretty easy. Let me move controller over there. There we go. Yay, I now have a healing spell, everyone. Yeah. She loves hanging out in my lap right around 6 or 7 p.m. It's very exciting. Alright, so I have... You can't. You cannot use that spell here. Okay, so I still have to get back to town. But I can use... let's see. Just go terrain. And I'm gonna use Kieran just because I would like everyone to live. Living is important, it turns out. But yeah, Kieran restores HP and applies a regen effect on the party, so it is very nice as healing spells go. Alright, so that's Matoya and that's Dwarves. Okay. Just checking my reference materials so I know where the things are that I need. What pass summon here would be. Moving a little awkwardly because I'm trying to play... I have my controller sat next to me that I am trying to play with just my left hand while I am scritching Cat. Because she wants neck scritches. Oh, nope, can't do that. We attack. We'll leaf swirl, and we'll just attack. Oh yeah, that is just Ixion, isn't it? Kieran but stabs you with lightning. Yeah. Oh, you know, it just occurred to me, I should see... Huh? Oh, I already warped back to the castle. I already rescued Sarah. She has already been rescued. I just then ran back to, actually get the summon there. Because I knew that I'd have to do a bunch of fights. And I didn't want to die and have to, like, redo literally everything. I'm trying to think if there's a better place for chat to be. Alright, have a good night, Brittany. Because you're, like, right over everyone's HP bars. Let me, where... Sources. Browser. That better? How are we feeling about that? Down here, maybe? Problem is, there's a lot of black screen, and then there's just like white that occasionally shows up. Yeah, we'll say that for now. Oh, you know what? Now that let me maybe. How readable is that? That's kind of small, actually. Yeah, we'll go with that. Hopefully that works. Where's FF1 on an FF tier list? Ooh, that's a good question. Where would I put FF1? Put us over the enemy so I can beat... I don't want to beat up chat. Chat's so helpful. They remind me to do the things that I'm not going to remember to do otherwise. Okay, so let's go ahead and save. And then it is, I think... time to... So... I'm trying to think, because it's not a bad game. So it definitely doesn't need to be, like, it's definitely not, like, below C. It's not a D, and it's definitely not an F. Oh, FF2 on an FF tier list. Oh, well that's... Sorry, I just saw FF, and I missed that it was 2. So, I will say, I have a fondness for Final Fantasy II. Let's see here, where does I need to go? Fixed A. Okay. I have a fondness for FF2. But I don't actually think it's a particularly well-made game. I think the level up system is ambitious, but not especially well implemented. And given that it's on the NES, that's not especially surprising. I think I would have to put it in, like, D tier. I think FF2 would have to be in D tier, or like a special tier. That's for me. That's at the bottom. That is, it's not the greatest game ever, but I do enjoy it. And like, there's so much to love about FF2. I just think there's also a lot of mechanical things that just don't work at all. So I would say I would probably place it like C or D tier, but like it's a fairly short game. It's not super difficult, and there's a lot of story stuff that I do really like about it. So maybe it's C tier then. Maybe it doesn't deserve D tier. Yeah, I think you know what? I've talked myself into C tier. I would put it in C tier. And one thing to note is that, like, a C-tier Final Fantasy is still a fairly good game. Alright, these skulls are not obstacles. I don't know what... They look like obstacles, but they're not. Like, a C-tier Final Fantasy, to my mind, is still a very good game. So, like, it's not that it's terrible. It's just, like... Yeah, it's ambitious for the time in mechanics and story that it's trying to tell. I think it might be a little too ambitious, but it is good. Yes, yeah, that is the other problem, is it is also holistically broken. Mechanically. Also, yes, thank you, Andvari, for reminding me, yes, there's so many dead-end rooms in FF2, and every single one of them sucks. They're all really bad. It's very, very frustrating. S++ is 4, 5, 2, and 6. That's an interesting list. Yeah, like 2 is a game I've played a couple times. I mean, obviously, I've played on the channel a couple times, but I've also... It is a game that is light and breezy enough that I have played it in my free time a few times, and I don't regret doing that. So I think it is C. I don't think it's bad. I think it's sort of middle of the pack, but, like, when you're competing with some of the better Final Fantasies, it really cannot stand up to them. Yes, yeah, and it, like... That's why, like, FF2 gets placed kind of low for me. FF1 also gets placed kind of low, but I think the fact that FF1 gets placed so low is more a testament to how much the game design has improved in many ways. Where it's like, if the first video I ever made was the best video I ever made, I would walk into the sea and never return. Oh no, it's this Renai is about to get Sanced, would be how you'd say that, I guess. But yeah, so like if my first video was the best video I ever made, I would walk into the sea and never return. So I think it's positive to say that future games were better. Okay, so he's attempted to okay, my entire party is confused. We're doing great here. Please stop hitting Rost. He's the only one who didn't get confused and can actually attack. Oh, of course, Gam. The one time you hit is against yourself. Moron. No. Okay, confusion we're off. That's good. Okay, nobody's confused anymore. Hooray. Scorch. Let's... Terrain, and let's Kieran to heal. $10, $5, and a tie between 7 and 12. Those are good picks. Yeah, 10's great. 10 is amazing. I am frustrated that it has not yet appeared on the channel. And it hasn't appeared on the channel because it has a lot of interesting mechanics to it that do not exist in other Final Fantasies. So I have struggled pretty consistently to figure out where to put it. But at some point, it will be on the channel, and I want it to be on the channel. Games frosting the rearranged party pronounced phonetically. Yeah, games frosting. I don't like it. It's true, but I don't like it. Hello, Honor Noah. Top 3, 8, 7, 9. Those are good. I mean, 8 is mechanically a disaster, but I do love it, so I respect it. Let's go ahead and heal. Oh wait, that's a single target heal. Then no thanks. I'm gonna waste my time on that. That's Kieran. Yes, FF10 is Titus & Co. Or Titus & Co. Which they decided should be the official way to pronounce his name. And yes, I am still annoyed about it. Titus. Wild. Oh, of course, the one time I attack is the one time you go first in the initiative order. Walk into the sea. Hey, we've reached level 4! Woo! Oh, I enjoyed the junctioning system as well, but it's so unbalanced is more what I'm saying. Yeah, we'll just quicksand. It'll kill in one hit. Which is good, because Gam can't hit for shiz. Oh, apparently no one can. Oh. I can't kill it in one hit. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's how I feel, Spidey. Yeah, no, Oh, the pronunciation in Final Fantasy of it being Titus is baffling to me. I guess we'll go Sunbleach then? It's Kieran again. Balance. Yeah, listen, 8's a fun time to mess with, but so I do recommend it if you've not played it. But I cannot in good conscience say that it is a well-balanced experience, because it simply isn't. Wow, this iguana apparently has, like, infinite health. Thank you. I didn't even kill it through damage, I just O-code it. We are facing down horses. I still have a Scorch left. Still have a Leaf Swirl, and we'll just attack. Yeah. Well, and there's probably, like, some weird, like, screen flashing particle effects, too. But I turned those off because they're awful to look at. Alright, let's terrain. Yeah. There we go. We'll Leaf Swirl. We'll Kate Sith. Maybe we can get some confusion going. Or they'll die. Or they'll simply die and I won't have to deal with them. Well, one of them lived. Briefly. Alright, we have reached Pravoka, the next town. Yeah, one nice thing about this class of characters that we have assembled is I don't have to worry about magic, and magic is really expensive. Especially at the start of the game. I do want to see what black magic there is for my Dark Knight. Assuming I can remember where the black mage shop is. Oh, I did not mean to exit. Yeah, Leaf Swirl. Yeah, so far Geomancer I think is my favorite. Dark. Inflict status elemental darkness. Character's damage sustained during the previous turn. The spell always activates at the start of the next round of combat. Neat. I'm probably not going to buy that, because I'm probably just never going to remember to use it. How much money do I have? 690. Okay, well, we'll buy our Dark Knight a Steel Sword and hope he does better. I'm not super optimistic, because that minus to hit rate is kind of rough. Yeah, Blitzball is fun, but I think you have to play too much of it to get like any of the good rewards. Alright, we sell the iron sword. Oh, I should probably rest, actually. Alright, 50 gold here. Alright, let's go ahead and rest. And now we're gonna see if we can beat up some pirates. So let's go ahead and attack. Scorch, what do we got here? Tidal Wave, Thunderbolt, Stormy Seas, or Calm Waters. Well, we're gonna go Tidal Wave. And we'll go Kate Sith. Maybe we'll get a confusion off. Who can say? Oh, Dark Knight gets an accuracy buff versus blinded enemies. Thank you, Bradley. I will go buy blind then. I mean, I won't because I can't afford it, but I will make a note to buy it because I didn't realize that. I should look at their skills. I should look at my character's skills so I know what they do. Hello. Give me your ship. I have robbed you. Oh. I have stolen his ship. Like a hero would. Alright, anyway. Traits. Resist darkness and blind shout. Gains an increased accuracy bonus when attacking a blinded target. And yes, Geomancers, they can choose their skills, but they get very few spell slots, so they often have to rely on the terrain ability to sort of randomly cast spells. What do we got here? Yeah, because I don't have Tidal Wave, so I'll have to use terrain. Let's go ahead and just use Kieran for some healing and regen effects. Okay, 5 damage. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Gam may struggle to hit things, but at least he has a lot of HP and heavy armor, so he's resisting a lot of damage, which is what I prefer. Alright, well, terrain, we'll just attack with you. I really need to get more summons, but they're kind of... We're not quite to the point of getting them yet. At least I have a healing spell. Kieran should be very useful. Yeah, we break and enter and we steal. Hey, he hit and dealt 61 damage. Nice. Just attack. Kaizoku. Alright. Ooh, 480 gold. Heck yeah, that's a lot of money. Alright, let's go buy Darkness. Gamza Frosting. That is what happens when I do a bad job of initially building my party and giving them their names, and then realize I have to, rearrange them for optimal play. So short version, it's a skill issue that I walked into. Let's see here. So I want a short sword, but I can't afford it. And there's no better weapons for the Evoker or... I have not, Siegtree. I meant to do that. I meant to... Or not Siegtree, Sieg. I meant to be talking to characters, and I haven't been. I should do that. I should make a habit of doing that. I do have, like, a list for... Yeah, I'm very new at this. But yes, I do have, like, a list up of things... of, like, some spells I can get with different characters. So I shouldn't miss anything. Yeah, it has the unique inventory of FF1 where I have very few slots for, like, equipment and things, which is fun. We'll say fun. Everyone's good. But yeah. We're back into the old grind to try and get some additional money. Yes, those I have, Sieg. I have a list up on my laptop of all of the places to get blue magic and all the places to get summons. So those I will not miss. And I have them up because otherwise I would miss them because I'm really bad at paying attention to those things. What do I have over here? So we go, let's scroll all the way down. Okay. Ooh, there's a shark on my screen. Okay. Let's see here. We'll Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt's always good. How about bats? You will need that after promotion. I'll need bats? Oh, is that because... Yes, because I'll be Batman. That's right. I remember the joke. I assume that's a joke. If not, I don't know what you're talking about. Which is pretty par for the course for me, so... oh, what time is it? 7:30. Okay. Shockingly, Scorch did not deal a ton of damage to these aquatic creatures. Only I had a halfway decent spell. That also did not deal very much damage. I think I'm just going to attack with Blue Mage. Death Knight eats bats for stat buffs. Is that a real thing? That's incredibly funny. Someone said we would be class changing into Batman when we leveled up, and I thought it was a joke, and it may have been a joke, but it's also kind of true. Which is incredible. I love it. What are we at money-wise? 1,000? Okay, I think then we can afford... We can at least afford a new sword for Blue Mage. And then I can see how much armor costs. Oh, that is a good point. That's why you don't stack them even more than some others. Okay. Yes, give that to Zeph. Weapon. We equip. Yeah, basically a straight upgrade other than the crit percentage, but that's okay. Okay, so it was a joke, but it also ended up being true. Incredible. That I don't know, Honor Noah, so if someone has more knowledge than me. Yeah, I agree, Sieg. That's why someone commented on the community post, like, oh, you should use only the, like, non-classes, the non-original game classes. And my only concern was, what about healing? And then I looked at it and I'm like, oh, there's plenty of ways to heal. And now, let me look. Now that I've gotten some equipment and some levels, I need to check, because I think... Darkness, Big Eye... Okay, there is a Blue Mage person somewhere in this town that I can get a new spell from. And it's not a particularly exciting spell, but I want to get it anyway. No, is it you? Nope. Not you. You're BK. Is it the orange person? No. Oh, it is! It's the only not blue person in the blue town. Yeah, Geomancer gets healing depending on the terrain you're in. And Evoker gets... Currently, I have Kieran, which heals, and there may be other options that'll show up later. And by maybe, I mean there are, but I don't want to spoil them. Alright, Goblin. Okay, he has used Flash, so that is what I needed. I learned Flash, everyone. Hooray! Yeah, I already have... Sir, can you please move? Yeah, I have Snorting for single target, but having it for multi-target also seems nice. Let's see here. Elfland, there is not one for the Frostwolf. Elves Castle. Okay, so it looks like we're good on blue magic until we get to the Dwarven Caves. And we are good on summons also until we get to the Dwarven Caves. Okay. So we're good accumulating our spells for now. Yes. Yeah, Geomancer, once they get upgraded, they can... they have an ability that helps with the spell access. Ooh, I have hand gear, so let's give everyone some hand gear. And I think I'm just gonna not buy the iron armor. Because it's kind of expensive, and I think I can just buy better stuff when I get to the Elven place. So I'm not really sure I want to spend that much money on it. Yeah, the gloves don't do a ton, but they at least do something. Whee! Alright. Yeah. Oh, I'm trapped. Move it. Yeah. Yes. I'm very happy my blue mage has 2 different ways to blind enemies, because I think that will indeed be very useful. Did I rest? I did rest. Alright, it is time. We've gotten all the money we need. It's time to cross the sea. We're heading over to the Dwarven Castle. Or the Dwarven Caves, not the Dwarven Castle. I'm out of Thunderbolt, so we'll just terrain. Yeah, why not? We'll Goblin. Ow. 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 I don't know why I'm saying ow. They're dealing 1 damage a hit. Ah, look at that single-digit damage. We love single-digit damage. There we go. Yeah, so far when the Dark Knight hits, it hits really strong, but he often doesn't hit. So at least for now, he's kind of struggling a bit. But yeah, if that continues and we just get some better accuracy options, that'll be great. How do I get to the Dwarven Castle? I should look at a map. We'll go ahead and flash. Go ahead and terrain. I really want a multi-target summon. That's sort of my dream. Where? Northwest Castle. Okay. Lets you one-shot Chaos. Ooh. I mean, I will say, I think one-shotting Chaos is definitely preferable to what the Pixel Remaster does to Chaos. Which is make the fight obnoxious and tedious. I mean, obviously my preference would be that they put it somewhere in the middle so it's not awful. Kate Sith bypasses many, but not all immunities. Ooh. Oh, that's right, I do have Kate Sith. I should remember to use that. I'm just really bad at using status effects in literally any game. Because, bluntly, Final Fantasy games tend to do a really bad job of having status effects in them. Because they're either too strong or completely worthless. Cat Rain. Is there a widescreen version or HD? Not that I am aware of. As far as I am aware, this is the game. This is what you get. Wow, I really need some AoE spells. Any plans for Octopath Zero? Not really. At least not for now. I've played it. I've played like 12 hours in my free time. There it is. And to be fair, the game is technically widescreen in the world map, but not in combat for some reason. Oh, I should tend, because I'm kind of far away. But yeah, so I have played like 12 hours of Octopath Zero, and it's pretty good. I have been enjoying it. I don't know that I'll make any content out of it yet. That's TBD. Hello, sir. I'm looking for someone. Oh, yes, I want to fight you, Agama, because if I beat you, you will get me a fire element spell. 20, okay. Ooh. Alright, he deals a lot of damage. Let's go ahead and attack. We'll do Snort to blind. Let's do Earth Blessing and Goblin. Ooh, Disgaea. I forget about Disgaea. I should actually look about doing some Disgaea stuff. I don't know what challenges exist in Disgaea, and bluntly, while I've played a decent number, I don't think I've finished most of them. So, that I don't know. It's definitely not a no, though. Stalactite. And Goblin. Alright. And I have learned Heat. Huzzah! Alright, so I have Heat, I have that, so the next one's in Elves Castle. There is a summon here. Near the treasure room. Okay. You don't matter. And in fact, since I learned Heat, I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna use... Actually, do I want to use... I don't want to use a cabin, because I can't buy cabins. At least not yet. So I'm gonna sail back to Cornelia, or Corneria? Cornelia. I'm gonna sail back to town so I can buy some more healing items, because I actually am strong enough to do so. Alright, terrain. Let's Kate Seth. Love Disgaea, but they're long. Yeah, that is the other thing. They are not short. When you make a series, how long does it normally take between you doing the runs and putting out the vids? So every vid I do takes about a week to put together. But because I always want to have a backlog so that, like, if I get sick or I am busy for whatever reason, or sometimes I just don't want to work, it won't cause any, like, delays on the release schedule, so it's about a month. Between, like, 4 and 5 weeks from when a video is done to when it goes live, so probably another, like, week on top of that, so, like, 4 to 6 weeks from me starting the playthrough to when the video goes live. If it's, like, a one-shot that goes out during the week, that's usually a shorter turnaround time, because usually I'll just finish those and put them up on whatever the next Tuesday is. Unless I have other plans for it. Oh, that's true, Sieg. You're right. I did forget. If you die to the Blue Mage, you don't actually die. It just puts you back on screen. So Shiny, this is Final Fantasy Renaissance, which basically has some bug fixes and some fixes, and they also added like a dozen new classes that you can choose. So all of the classes we have in our party at this time, we're not in the original FF1 because the original FF1 only had 6 classes, and I think there's like 20-ish you can choose from. I could be wrong. Yeah, and there's also new quests. That's right, I did forget about that. Like 10-ish new classes? Yeah, that sounds right. It's something like that. I know there's at least 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10-ish sounds correct. Okay, so we want to buy some tents. Because I need them to save. We're just going to buy 10. Yeah, and so we went into it with basically building a class out of non-Final Fantasy 1 classes. Oh, actually, forgot. Odd Eye can actually teach a skill. I haven't learned it yet because it's not actually that useful. Well, it's paralysis, so it can be useful, but it could be annoying to learn. So we're gonna try and learn it. Which means we're going to try and delay as much as possible in killing it. And hopefully get it. Okay, he used gaze. Cool, cool, cool. Did I learn it? Ooh, I leveled up. That's nice. We love leveling up. And I learned gaze. Okay, cool. So that is... Yes, all the level 1 spells. I am missing a single level 2 spell that I won't get until I get to the Elves' Castle. Which I technically can go to right now, but I want to get the last summon in the Dwarf's Cave. Oh, next update is hoping to be around Christmas. Ooh, that's fun. To be fair, I actually originally downloaded this back in June, so I don't actually know if this is the most current version. I don't know when this game was last updated. And I don't think it would auto-update. I don't think it's set up to do that. Hey, Ogre, can you die, please? You have a surprising amount of HP, but I don't want to waste any resources on you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Alright, now we rest again, because we have another summon to deal with, but now I have tents. And we save. Okay. Which one's the one at Astos? Oh, Frost. No. Is that Blizzard? I think in my prior playthrough... Just re-uploaded it, and that does sound like the latest version. Okay. Yeah, I think I tried to do that in my playthrough, and it took a while before I was strong enough to not die to Blizzard, and then I didn't learn it. And I was really salty about it. Oh, Mystic Key, that's right. And there's nothing down there. Okay. It's time to once more delve into the astral plane, everyone. Brace yourselves for ominous music. And now, where are the shinies? Let's see here. I think I can just do... Scorch? Because I want to say these guys are, like, really resistant to physical attacks, but magic deals good damage. Okay, nope, nope, they're just very murderable. Oh, they're resistant to fire. Okay, well, no fire for me, then. Mud, clay, rock. $21, okay. 27. Ooh, that was a lot of health. I would prefer you not to hit me for that much health. That would be great. Do I Kieran? Yeah, I'll Kieran. These guys are dealing a lot of damage, actually. Okay, 13 new classes. That's more than I thought there were. Alright, let me heal Rust up. I just don't want him getting, like, one shot. Okay, where? Nope. Nope, there it is. Maybe I should be... Maybe I should gaze one. I wonder how much Goblin Punch will do. 45. Okay. Oh, failed to paralyze. Okay. One's dead. I just don't want two to be alive because they hit pretty hard. Especially when they hit my delicate little mages. Which is not surprising, but I'd prefer them not do that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. That's why I tried to get through these summon sequences as quickly as I can, because they... it's back at the bottom, isn't it? Ugh. No, don't strike first. Fine, fine, fine. Okay. Train, we'll go ahead and Kieran again. Yeah. At least Gam hits really hard. Oh, I need an upgraded healing spell. I know Kieran also gives regen, which does a lot, but oh boy. Oh boy, that's not a lot of health. No, don't miss. And terrain and attack. Ooh, okay. Gam is not doing great. And don't have a ton of out of battle healing. No, don't strike me first. Oh, I need to not be leading with Gam. I forgot, Dark Knights have, like, really bad luck. So they will often get ambushed. Which is really bad. Ow. Alright, have a good one, Das. Glad people are enjoying the stream. Alright, I think it is at the very bottom. Oh, gosh. The problem is I don't want to move Zeph to the front row because he's not nearly durable enough to, like, live. So I'm sort of in an unfortunate position. Alphos. Where I would like someone with better luck to be in the front so I don't get ambushed as much. But the only person who would work is Zeph, and Zeph is not nearly as durable. And obviously, my Geomancer and Evoker are not going to be in the front row, because they would die very quickly. Little concerned about the health on Gam. Oh, hey, does anyone who's played this know what the run rates are like? I know in, like, old Final Fantasies it can be hard to tell if the flee rates are good or not. Oh. Yes, I will accept the challenge. Okay. I don't like anything I'm seeing on this screen right now. It's Kate Sith. Paralyzed is good. Petrified. And confused. And nothing. Okay. Ineffective. Okay. Didn't do a whole lot of running. Blue mages are meant to take beatings. I mean, they can be, but they're often also not. Okay, so I'm out of spells with you. Game, can you please acknowledge my down input? Okay. Game? Getting into an argument with the controls, apparently. Yeah, no, don't hit. We do have to take out the last muck. Alright, I'm out of stuff for you, so we'll go ahead and terrain. I'm out of stuff for you, and I don't have any backups, so... time to hit things with your staff. Nice. Ooh, good critical hit. Okay. We might be fine here. Well, that was not a lot of damage. Recharge spell uses. Okay, cool. Oh, blood weapon. I forgot about blood weapon. Everyone, I forgot I have a blood weapon. I'm stupid. Dad, I'm stupid. Blue mage is tanky for mages, but not, yeah. I have not decided if I'm doing all the content. I have made no decisions about how much of this I will be streaming. At least for now, I'm having fun, and chat is being very helpful. So I'm at least planning to see it through to, like, the end of the game, but, you know. Oh, he only had 8 HP left. I did it! Okay. Golem acquired. Insert blood from a stone joke here. I mean, to be fair, I only drained 8 HP, so... it's something I forgot in Bravely Default. At least here it was a minor inconvenience, and not, oh lord, I've just destroyed all my health on my character. Listen, those combos were complicated, and I'm very silly. I'm just a little guy. I didn't mean to use my cabin, but the controls moved over a little more than I meant to. Well, then. We're gonna go ahead and see how run works, if it's good or not. Okay. Because I would like to get my MP back. Failed to run. Failed to run, failed to run. Escaped. Okay. Yes. Yes, Fortello. My Bravely Default combos were very impressive. I definitely came up with those by myself with no help from chat. Wink. I'm the best to ever do it. Let's get over to Cornelia. I think that's the closest town. And then we will rest up, and then we will head south. Yeah, I didn't really... I had read about them having low luck and low agility, so they're not great in the lead. And then I did nothing with that information. I did nothing with that information. And now I'm just kind of stuck with it. So we'll see how that goes. Promotion. Wow, I really would love something to make my Dark Knight more accurate. That would be the dream. Oh my gosh. I don't want to use MP because I don't have much MP left. Oh, I should actually... I should be using Terrain with Geomancer regardless. Oh, you can regain MP over the... max? Or am I just high enough level to have more MP? That is a good question. I don't know the answer to that. Oh, I'm level 5, so I actually just have more MP. That makes more sense. Alright. To the inn! Alright. Yeah, now I have 2 level 1 spell slots with my Geomancer. Hooray! We head south. I have found a shark. Ow. Okay. What do I need to get in the elves' castle? There's stair. Okay. Use terrain. Hey, we're level 6, everyone. Be excited. Yeah, right here. Whee! Okay. So, first... how much is the inn here? With Lancer, you can jump the shark. I could! Oh, that'd be so fun! Now all I want to do, for some reason. Okay, so... 1355, I think that's worse. I'll buy some irons for Rost and Ing. Really, I probably don't need one for Rost, because he uses terrain all the time, but... At least Ing does still attack fairly frequently. Okay. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. And we sell our wooden staves. Or staves. Let's see then. What black magic can I get here? With Gam. Inflict paralysis, that's fine, but I already have paralysis. Bio 2's not bad. 16 has a chance to inflict bio status. Do I even have spell slots for that yet? I do. I may make a note to get that at some point. Do item shops improve in this game? They do! Oh, okay. Okay, so I can buy cabins finally, so I don't have to be as mad at myself for having used my one cabin when I 100% did not need or even mean to. Drain? 20% of targets max HP. That's fine. I already have Bleed Blade, though. Steals 20% of target allies max HP. Why... Why would I... Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and not leech HP from my allies, considering they're not the most durable, so I'm just gonna not do that, I think. Anyway. Ooh, I can buy caps. No one has headgear. I have, like, one person. I have, like, one person with a hat, right? Yeah, Rost has a hat, nobody else does. Nobody else does. Let's go ahead and buy some hats for everyone. It's not a lot of increased defense, but it's a little bit of increased defense for not that much money, actually. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be buying... At some point, I do want to buy spells for my Dark Knight. Okay, so everyone has a hat. And then copper bracelets. Everyone can equip these. And I can buy one for now. And I'm going to buy it. I'm going to go ahead and give it to Zeph. So what's this? 21? Actually more defense than Gam. Okay, I'm gonna give it on... Oh, that's armor. Oh, I'm silly. Oh, I didn't realize bracelets were armor. So we'll give it to Rost. Because that is better than cloth, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. To be clear... Drain, I got why that was good. It was Bleed, which... Bleed was the one that I was confused on why you would do that, because it drains your ally. Okay. So, let's go to the inn. Go ahead and get a rest. Get a sleepy, get a save in. And now we have some things to acquire. Hooray! So the elves' castle should have... That's not even close to what I meant to do. There we go. The elves' castle should have a blue mage tutor. No, that's the sleepy prince. You, maybe? Manticore! Yes! Yes. I will fight this Manticore. Stinger. Yay! My party is poisoned. Let's go ahead and kill this thing. Go ahead and try gazing it. What do we have? We'll go ahead and carve model. And goblin. Really just need to kill it. Ooh, 78 damage, wow. Geomancer's really good, apparently. Alright. I have learned Stinger. So, what does that mean? I have all the... Oh, I'm still missing... I'm missing Stare. Also, I need to now, real quick, do inns cure poison in this game? I'm hoping. Dancer, speed, luck bonuses, and late game evasion. Oh, interesting. No. No, it does not. Okay, so let's go ahead and purify. So, no. Good to know. Inns do not cure poison in this game. Anyway, there should be another blue magic person. No. Is it this? This eye, because I would like to learn Stare. Thank you for targeting Zeph immediately. Alright. Inflicts poison elemental poison status on all foes. Curve model and goblin. Oh, maybe I should have healed. Zeph actually did take a lot of damage there. It's probably fine. It's fine, as I expected. Did I learn it? I clicked too fast. Okay. So that's everything in the elf castle for blue mage, but I think summoner, yes, summoner has something I need to learn. Yes, I will be buying a ton of pures because I don't have any. Yeah, that's sort of what I was thinking, Fortello. So I'm like, do they? I'm gonna check so I know. But if the answer's no, I would not be surprised. Yeah, buy more than you need for pures. Yeah, the next area I already know is gonna be inexperience. Yes, enter the astral plane because we've got another summon to get. Let's see. Down here, maybe? Nope. Maybe top left, I'm feeling. Top right. Ah. So close. And then... horses! There's wild horses here. We'll go terrain. Let's just go goblin. We're gonna rest and heal and save after this anyway, so I don't really care about my resources that much. As long as I have enough for the boss. Okay, there we go. I will accept this challenge. Because oh god. Oh no. Oh, that's a lot of enemies who all went before me. Why is the unicorn killing them? That's an interesting battle strategy, unicorn. I don't know that that's how I would fight me, but I'm not here to tell you how to live your life. All right, so great start. 2 of my characters are already incapacitated. Okay, at least paralysis wore off. Yeah, it's the next healing spell, so I just need to get rid of these undead before they completely wreck me. Okay, I think actually... Okay, I'm good. The undead are gone because the unicorn is actually murdering them for some reason. Let's see here. We'll Astral Surge and we'll Goblin. It's more just like, why is this unicorn hanging out with all these undead? And actively... Oh, God! Oh, that unicorn hit itself for 120 damage. Oh, poor unicorn. He was so confused. He murdered his allies and then killed himself. Alright, so that gives me unicorn. Which inflicts, which restores a little bit of HP and restores most negative status effects. Alright. And I believe that is it, because we have Northwest Castle. Okay. Fixed and Hell's Castle, Melmond, Northwest Castle. Okay. Yeah, that Confusion Cat is good. I like Confusion Cat. He's my favorite. Alright. Oh, and I immediately got into a fight. Let's see how Heat does, actually. And then Shining Flare, I guess? I don't know. Well, welcome in, Bravo. We're renaying the Sanced in this here Final Fantasy. Let's see. Very sad, because I don't want to go too far out of my way. Okay, I have to put Zeph in the front. I cannot get ambushed by every enemy in the entire game forever. It deals base 32 damage to one foe. So I do have a single target blue magic. That's kind of nice. I simply can't do it anymore. Alright. Come on, come on. Stupid ogre. Well, I might be able to be banished forever, but like, let me look. Agility 10, luck 6. Whereas Zeph has agility 14, luck 12. So I think at least for now I'm going to put Zeph in the front. Renaissance. Nope. I am going to need more pures before I go into the next dungeon. I'm just sort of getting some... getting some money to buy them at this point. Yeah. Blue mages are definitely durable enough to take some hits. I'm just worried... Assuming the targeting works the same in this as it does in the original, the first character in the lineup has a 50% chance of being targeted, which compared to 25% in the second slot, so I'm just concerned, can the blue mage take effectively double the damage it has been taking thus far? And I'm hoping the answer is yes. But we'll see. I don't know. Let's just summon a goblin. Zep game roasting. Yeah, there's been some exciting pronunciation opinions about how I should be pronouncing the characters in this order because I did a bad job of putting them in order. Right. How much money do I have? 1577. The inn is 100. Let me see how many pures I can buy. Because I do at least have Kieran. So I do have status healing if I need it, but oh, I can buy a bunch of pures. Whee! That's too many. It will let you go over how much money you have. 19. How are we feeling about 19 pures for the Marsh Cave? Good, bad, indifferent. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. Okay. Chat! You must entertain yourselves for a moment. My cat demands to be fed. And I'm going to take a little break. So, everybody, now's a good time to stretch, get some water, take a quick little walk. I will be back in a moment. Alright, chat. I have returned. I am back. Hopefully everyone kept their cool, everyone stayed together. And everything's going great. Cat has been fed. Brief break has been achieved. I really should be better about taking little breaks during the stream. And instead I simply play for like 3 hours straight almost. So, you know. There's a lot of different ways to do things. This isn't necessarily the best. I'm so sorry, Fratello. I've returned. Everyone is safe now. I'm back. Yeah, I should actually, like... I should make it a point to take a little break every hour of streaming. Both for my health and for the chat to, like, get some water or stretch or something. I mean, obviously you can do that without me taking a break, but... yeah, exactly. Like, just take a little break. It's very easy to not do anything for hours at a time, and it's better to not live like that. I say as a hypocrite who lives like that often. Where is it? Down here. That's right. Oh, we definitely gotta kill these spiders. Ooh, are we in a marsh? We are! New spells. Poison Mist. Reduce all foes' morale by 40 points. That's exciting. Removes resist poison. Heals HP all allies. I have an anti-venom. Everyone, I have an anti-venom. We're safe. We're safe from the poison. It's very exciting. We're doubly safe, because we've got that, and we've got a unicorn. And like 100 peers. I mean, by like 100, I mean, you know, 30. Yeah, that is one thing Twitch has that YouTube, to the best of my knowledge, does not have at all. Is like a point system that is kind of nice for doing things like that or silly things as well. Alright, pure. Whee! Okay. Let's go ahead and... No. And yes, we will save. Yeah, there are definitely things that Twitch has that I wish YouTube had. Because it would be very nice. Oh, I don't remember the map to this place. I'm trying to remember. Because there's a path north and a path south, and one of them leads to the boss, and the other one leads to just treasure. I think north is not the boss, right? Does anyone in chat remember this area? Oh. Cat had left my lap, Cat is returning to my lap. And if my audio sounds a little different, it's because my mic has been adjusted against my will. Very exciting. There you go, bud. There we go. Okay, so north is not the boss, Carvin? We'll just head north. What's the worst that could happen? My entire party gets paralyzed by ghosts. Don't crit. That's not at all what I want you to do. What do we have here? Go Losing. Let's go Kieran. Okay. Yeah, I want to be... I want to get all the treasures here, so... Yes, okay, so south is the crown. Southeast, north, northeast, and last one. Okay. That will be good to know for when I'm going for the crown, but for now, I'm just going to get some treasures. Because I do love me some treasures. And, okay. I was about to say Zeph's just going to be stunned the whole fight, and apparently he was only going to be stunned until I commented on it. Yeah, one thing you'd think with all the times I've played Final Fantasy games, I'd be better at remembering the maps. I'm not. At all. I'm simply bad at it. So my understanding is that the Dark Knight will be able to eat bats, but only after class upgrade. So for now, at least, I just need to remember where bats are. Well, I may not get all the I want to get all the treasures I can get. Which is not going to be all of them, but I want to get as many as I can. Because there's, you know, money and maybe some items of use. A large sword, for instance. Oh, well, a large knife. In fact, that no one can equip. It is a lot of maps to remember. You know what? That's so true. That's so wise. I really think my Geomancer is the MVP of the party at this point. He's just so good at murdering things, and it costs him nothing. Actually, I'm gonna carve model. Yeah, I think I would like Geomancer a lot more in Final Fantasy games if it was more like this. $680. Let's go. Oh, that's a lot of enemies. I don't like how many enemies that is. So we're gonna heat. We're gonna close in, and we're gonna... I'm just gonna attack with you. Just want to kill as many of these as I can, because they can paralyze. Plus, it has a chance to inflict darkness, which means my Dark Knight has a higher chance of hitting, which is always nice. Because he's not super accurate. That was 116 damage. Heck yeah. It's not ideal. Y'all could stop being paralyzed at any point. Alright, we go this way. Monster strike first. Zeph, what are you doing? And yeah, it does seem that Geomancer is quite good, and you know what? I'm so okay with that. Let's Kate Sith, because I'd love to get some status effects off. Especially because these things... Well, never mind then. I was about to say, because these things keep paralyzing, and then they paralyzed my summoner before he could do anything. Well... Rude. Okay, those worm things are really annoying me. Oh, hold on. You... And he's closing. Yeah, this game has a lot of enemies that can inflict paralysis. It's, not my favorite part of Final Fantasy 1. Especially when, like, monsters can show up in teams of 9. Yeah, Dancer was one we considered. It got a vote, and the vote was close, and then not close at all for Dancer. Versus a few other classes, so... Alright, we got some regen, we got some healing... Oh, I should at some point have bought some healing items. Zep game rusting now. Oh yeah, my name is just a disaster. Alright. Treasure, a short sword. And money. Is short sword good? 15 versus... Oh, I already have a short sword. So, no. In that it is already what I already have. Yeah, oh yeah, macros would have been really nice. Especially because a lot of the time I'm doing like the same thing. Because it's like the most effective way to fight. I'm gonna go ahead and use Unicorn here. I want to get some more healing off, and I think I'm probably gonna run back to town before I explore the southern portion of the dungeon. Because I want to buy some healing potions as well. just to supplement, mostly for out-of-battle healing. Especially because my Geomancer doesn't have healing in this dungeon. Yeah, a new cool channel on YouTube. Right. I look forward. I look forward to when I have upgraded Geomancer and I can get... and I can sample a terrain so I can bring their spells with me. Because having, like, a reliable healing spell is going to be very, very nice. Because my thing is, summoners have healing, but they don't seem to have... They don't heal a lot. Because Kieran heals an okay amount of damage, and then... applies regen, which is nice, and Unicorn heals a decent amount and then cures all statuses, and both of those are great secondary effects, but I kind of just want a healing spell that heals a bunch. And I do not have that. Dancer, Summoner, Dragoon, and Blue Mage. I mean, that's a pretty good combo. At least my understanding is that's a good combo. I haven't had a chance to use Dancer or Dragoon, but my understanding of those two in this game is that's a good combo. No, don't darkness me. Oh, you darkness my Summoner? Oh, I don't care about that. He barely does anything. Or, he barely does any damage with his basic attack, is what that sentence should have been. Azum. Hey, we've hit level 7, everyone! Be excited, I'm stronger now. Curious what that'll do for my spell slots. Okay, we've explored half-ish of the dungeon. I'm using this tent mostly to save, so I don't die and lose all that progress before I get back to town. Ow. Ow. Ow! Rude. Everyone's very rude to me today. And I don't appreciate it. I'm going to stab you. I'm gonna use anti-venom to get some healing off, actually. I also should have targeted the wolf with that summon, because... Nice! That's some pretty decent healing, actually. I'm pretty pleased with that. How much money do I have? 3,900? Nice. That means I can buy another ring for... what's his face? I'm out of Shining Flare, so let's just go ahead and use Terrain. Oh, and there's a lot of enemies. Let's Kate Sith. Or Ketshi, as is technically probably closer to accurate. Right now I'm just doing do what I want. I'm just living life. Just playing the game, having fun. At some point I may do a challenge of this. Either on stream or maybe as like a dedicated video, because so far it's been pretty fun. But generally when I first play a game, I want to do it just sort of do whatever, so I like learn how the game works. Before I commit to anything. I think the only thing we came into the stream deciding to do was not use any of the original FF1 classes, which is why we have the class progression we have. Oh, I don't think I'd ever noticed the lowercase thing. But yeah, that makes sense. Because we're very limited. They were so limited on storage space in FF1. Okay. Well, enjoy the rest of the stream, Trick. Scorch. Yeah, most of the challenges I do are very fun, holistically. Like, from start to finish, it is overall a very fun time. But I would be lying if there were not... I would be lying to not say that there are definitely parts of my videos where I was not having fun during a particular section of recording. But overall, it is a fun experience, and I enjoy doing it. So I have no space. I have no space to complain. I mean, to be fair, if I wasn't having fun doing it, I wouldn't. Through the magic of not having to do things, I just simply wouldn't. So you can always know that I am having fun. Because if I were not, I wouldn't. Yeah, whenever I play the end of FF3, yeah, that's a time. And that is very timely, FDL, because I am actually just about to start recording part of a challenge that is the end game of FF3 in a challenge I'm doing. So that will be me probably tomorrow. We'll be playing the end game of FF3 again. And will I be having fun? Can't say for sure, but the answer is probably no. We'll see. Iron Armor is 24 absorb. I think that's better than what he has. Right? Yeah, that's way better. There's a ranger class. I mean, it's archer in this one, and they get magic arrows. So there's a sort of archer. There is an archer equivalent, if not a ranger, specifically. There we go. Iron armor. Heck yeah. Yeah. I've never played Ultima, but I have played a decent number of the Final Fantasies. Not Final Fantasies. I mean, yes, also Final Fantasies, but I meant I've played a decent number of Phantasy Star games, and yes, I would agree with you that all in all they are fun, but there's definitely sections of... The one I've played the most is Phantasy Star 4, and there's some sections of that game that are less fun. And I've played some of the later ones as well. Yes, hello Cam. Yes, we're playing Renaissance, and we're having a good time. I'm gonna buy 10, sure. And then we're just gonna buy some heals for some out-of-battle healing. And you know what? Let's buy one cabin. Yeah, I'm trying to think if Druid isn't really a thing that, like, exists. I'm trying to think of anything that I would call a Druid in a Final Fantasy game, and, like, Ranger really is the closest. And even then, it's really just, like, 5? Because, like, 3 doesn't really have any nature theming. It kind of did a little more in the original release, because it had level 1 through 3 white magic. Yeah, it's kind of rough. It's rough out there if you want to play, like, a nature-themed class in a Final Fantasy game. There's nothing really you get. I mean, Geomancer. Yeah, you get like Trainer, Beastmaster, you get Geomancer. Although, like, that's probably the closest to Druid, but they're also usually bad. Because half the time they don't have access to any good spells, and are luck-based. Mog has dances, that's true. I did forget about the dances. Mostly because I, like, never use Mog for some reason. I don't actually know why I never use Mog. I think I just don't. I just don't. I don't have an explanation for that. Yeah. You get things that, like, yeah, you get a lot of classes that, like, dance around Druid, but you don't really get a Druid. I want to kill the creep before it starts inflicting statuses. Trying to preserve my spell uses, because I know the Mind Flayers are going to be a pain in the tuchus. Cool. So I'd like to preserve those. And while cabins will cure MP eventually, they cost an incredible sum of money. No, no. Heck you. No. Sometimes the buttons feel so slidey in this game. Like they take a second to register. I don't know if that's my computer or FF Renaissance itself or what, but... Oh, cure poison. Cure poison. No! Stop ambushing me. I don't appreciate it. Just Geomancer in a Dancer trench coat. Okay. Alright, we rest. And it's into the cave. Alright, okay. Alright, maybe I'm just gonna get ambushed constantly. Maybe it is my fate to be ambushed by enemies regardless of what I do. And I just have to accept that the enemy will always get a free turn against me. Alright. That is my expectation. Alright, we got gargoyles. Attack up and critical up, we love that. Didn't help. Yeah. Red Mage fits sort of the niche of a druid, even if thematically they are completely different. Oh, I guess we're forged in ironing again. Oh, do buffs stack in this still? Like they did in the original game? I have to assume they do. Wow, Ing just hit for 76 damage with a staff. Nice. Well done. There's no treasures here. Yeah, like D&D druids are very much... They do a bunch of things okay. That's probably a little dismissive. They do a bunch of things fairly well. Probably more accurate. Don't do that. Don't paralyze my party. Alright. We've inflicted darkness on the ghouls. Will it help? Who can say? Terrain. Alright, we get attack up and critical up. We love that. Zeph is just gonna lay in the corner for the rest of the fight. That is all he is able to do. Oh, I need to... Last room is so out of the way. Now! No, don't attack first. I've been poisoned. I've been poisoned. Oh, I need to use magic. That's right, scum are pretty physically resistant. I mean, I guess it doesn't super matter. Let's see. Pure. Alright, we target you first, because you can paralyze. We train, and we attack. Just trying to preserve my resources as much as I can for the Mind Flayer fight, because I assume it is just as awful in this version as it is in the Pixel Remaster version. Oh, nice. Chasm. Goodbye, everything. How's my HP looking? My HP's looking good. Okay. Is there anything in here worth getting? It's empty! Yay! So glad I went out of my way to grab it. It's the best. I'm having fun. I mean, that is a joke. I am having fun, but, just to be clear. Just getting unlucky with some of my rolls. And Zeph's just never gonna be able to do anything, I guess. This is sort of the downside of putting him in the front row, is he keeps getting stunned. Empty. Oh, that's right, because these chests, like, share their contents with other chests, if I'm remembering correctly. Ow! Okay. You gotta... I need to heal up Rost a little bit. Let's go Kieran, I guess. No, don't kill Rost. It'll be really annoying. Oh. Everything is dead. Never mind. Never mind. Wait, let's... No. Oh my gosh. Heal. Nope. Game, I'm gonna need you to accept the inputs I give you. And not just, like, randomly jump over 4 spaces. That'd be great. I would love that if you did that. Alright. Nope. There we go. Nope. Close in, and we attack, because we gotta kill that one first. 1 damage. Alright, we're doing pretty good here. Nice, 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 nice. Alright, chat. Which of these rooms has the Mind Flayer in it? Because I kind of want to fight it now, so if it kills me, I've wasted less time. Actually, just run. Deal with these. It's like 3 to the right, 3 down, I think. Am I remembering that correctly? I found a house. And iron armor. I already have iron armor, right? I do. Yes. Let's just run. Run! Ow! Ooh, this could be bad if I fail across the board. Okay, fine. I'll kill everything. Are you happy, game? Are you happy making me murder? I'm gonna use Kieran to get some healing, though. As far as I know, for the most part, it is just classes. I could be wrong. I don't know if they added a bunch of items. If they did, I do not know about them. Ow. No, don't stun me. We're gonna kill this thing. Because I really need it to be dead. Ow. I'm really getting just beat up here. Okay, there we go. Okay, got my spell uses back. There's new items and Thief's Gimmick instead of stealing. Oh, okay. Yeah, sometimes this is why it's good when chat answers those questions, because I'm just wrong. Alright. Here it is. Okay. Go ahead and heal up, because... Alright. Boss time! Okay, what do we need? Go ahead and flash. Attack. Marble armor and Kate Sith. Yeah, because if we can get them confused... They have all been confused. Huzzah. Okay, they don't hit as hard as I was hoping they hit, but they do still hit okay. Okay. But that gave me a chance to get a marble armor. They didn't attack me, which is important. Okay, it looks like Flash is not going to do anything. Attack you. We're gonna carve... No, close in. And guess what? We're gonna Kate Sith again. Hey, 1's down. Okay, that's a good start. 2's down. Okay, that confused did some real good work. Ow. Wow, they actually don't deal that much damage. I guess I'm used to them in the Pixel Remaster, where they hit for like 1,000 damage. I am exaggerating, but like... It feels like 1,000 damage. Yeah, okay, well... I was incorrect to be worried about this fight. Woo! Found the crown. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's bail before things go very badly. Go ahead and... Ow. Oh, I'm poisoned. No, don't poison me. I would prefer not to be poisoned. Not being poisoned is my favorite thing in the world. We'll just Scorch, I guess. We'll use Unicorn, because if I can heal in combat, I won't have to use a Pure. And obviously, MP comes back when I heal. Alright, well, Chasm's gonna kill everything, so I am gonna have to use a Pure, which is also fine. I'm not that worried about it. Ooh, treasure. Oh, a copper ring. I already have 2 of those, so I guess I'll just sell it, but ooh. Finding all the treasures. Muck are the ones that are resistant to magic, right? Sure. Ooh, they hit very hard. Lifeguard. Let's just get some free healing in combat. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad I chose Geomancer. Are they overpowered? Maybe, but I'm okay with that. I have no objections to having a class that's a little too strong. It makes my life easier. And it sort of serves to make up for all of the times Geomancer has been, garbage, I guess? Underwhelming. Maybe underwhelming is a better way to phrase it. A little disappointing in their effectiveness in combat. Oh, I've given myself Reflect. Alright, that's not actually a thing I want. You have to actively skip eating some of the bats to keep him balanced. Well, I have exciting news. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to consume all of the bats. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, I've quadruple buffed this gargoyle's armor. My geomancer has betrayed me. The geomancer has betrayed me. Okay, he's dead. Never mind. A really bad combo of everyone has reflect and everyone gets armor buffs. That is not what you want to see, literally ever. Ow. Go ahead and Scorch, and then we'll... Nope. Come on. Come on, game. I believe in you. Eh. Alright. And we'll just use terrain. Unicorn! Hooray! I've healed a small amount of HP and poison. Right. This one. This is the exit, right? Yeah. I know where I'm going. If there's a reflect monster boss, assuming you cast armor up on them. Yeah, I will need to be careful of... I will need to be very careful about using terrain in caves. Which I think is artificial, I think is what it's called. I'll have to double check. But yeah, no, that can be very bad. That can be very bad if I cast reflect on my entire party. Because that will then stop me from buffing. And may result in me buffing the enemy, which I definitely don't want. Yeah. Well, I think the good thing is, because I hit it with Geomancer magic, it didn't actually care. The buffs did not help it. Squall, it is very good so far. I'm very much enjoying it. We've got some new classes that are all very fun, and a little silly, and varying levels of balance. It's also felt less grindy than I expected it to be, considering it's a remake. Some of that may just come down to the fact that none of my I don't have to buy magic for any of my characters. Because they are not classes that can buy magic, other than the Dark Knight, who I haven't really bought that many spells for, because what I actually want him to do is hit with his big sword. So that's always good. Because I know one of the issues in Final Fantasy is... affording magic can be very expensive and time-consuming, and it can be very unfun. Alright, I'm just gonna, every time I try and use a tent, I'm gonna use a cabin. Every single time. Alright, well. We head back to town. Crown in hand. Wait, don't attack that. Yeah, it loves to take a double input. It's so thrilled to take a double input. We're immune to feeling the grind anymore? No, I'd feel the grind. I've played FF1 enough times in the Pixel remaster, which is comparatively less grindy, and still, you can feel it. Shining Flare. I love Shining Flare. It does a bunch of damage. Don't crit me. Controller. Yeah, I'm using a controller. It's the same controller I use for basically anything I'm recording on the PC. Yeah, I'm sure it is worse on the original version. There is a reason I don't tend to play the original version of Final Fantasy 1. And, I mean, part of it is just it would be slightly more complicated to play. But I also have barely played the original, because the first one I really played was the Game Boy Advance not remaster. I mean, I guess technically remaster? Anyway, the GBA re-release. Yeah, it's not... I mean, it could be an emulation thing, I don't know. Given that this is running natively in Unity, because that's what this was built in, I'm guessing it's not emulation. I would also be kind of surprised if it was... the lag was built in. Because, like, this is just a Unity executable. Rather than, like, a ROM running in an emulator of any kind. Since, the creator, like, remade the game from scratch. I don't know, it just seems to, like, sometimes it double inputs and sometimes it, like, holds off before it works, and I don't fully know why. It's usually good, but if I'm not paying attention, I will immediately use the wrong item. We're back! We've arrived back in town. How much money we got? 5,600? Actually, can I buy a better weapon? I know there's really expensive swords. Oh, those are so expensive. I kind of don't want to spend that much money on a weapon. Because my damage is actually quite good. So I'm inclined to save that money, at least for now. Especially because we can turn in that crown and we can get the Mystic Key. Don't walk back into the same town, idiot. There we go. Oh, I need to talk to you. Oh no, I take the crown to Astos. I'm stupid. I forgot I'm trying to skip a step. Alright, then we'll go buy that sword. We'll go ahead and buy the silver greatsword. Alright, what do we have here? So... yeah, we equip the silver greatsword. It has a better hit rate and better damage, so that's always nice. Armor. I don't need to futz with armor, do I? No, I have an iron and a copper, and I can just sell them. Oh, gosh. Okay, we sell the large knife. No one can use it anyway. We sell the short sword. I already have one. We sell the steel sword, because I have a better one. And I don't... Then to the armor shop to sell more things. We sell the iron armor, because it's garbage, and we sell the copper ring, because I already have a bunch. Okay, now to the item shop. We buy some items. Again, we'll buy some heals, just for out-of-battle healing. We'll buy some pures, just to make sure we always have some on hand. That's probably good, right? Yeah, like, I like FF2, but because I think the leveling system is interesting, even if it doesn't quite work as well as it should. And it does a much better narrative job than FF1 does. Like, by a mile. But mechanically, FF1 is just so much better put together. Yeah, there's some damage. Alright. It's time to head up and deal with Astos. Run's been going good. We're still having fun. I'm not getting angry at anything. So far, we're not close. We're not to the point where we can be eating bats yet. So sadly, I cannot comment on the tastiness or lack thereof of bats. I hope to have an answer soon. But yeah, so far it's been a good time. And it seems like people are enjoying it. At least a lot of people are here. Suggesting a lot of people are enjoying it. Alright. Astos, my friend. Hello. Need a rat's tail for... Yep. Hello! Welcome. Need a rat's tail. Yeah, that... I definitely want to get that on the priority list. Because... Because I want to. Because I want to get some of the class upgrades to see, like, how well those track. Let's go ahead and Forged an Iron. I don't even know if I can confuse Astos. I'm gonna try. Well, that was not a lot of damage. Cat Rain. Aw. Okay. Got attack up and critical up. Let's go ahead and marble armor. I'm suspecting maybe I just can't confuse Astos because he's like a name. That dealt 1 damage. Okay, that dealt 88. Oh. Oh, he's dead. I did it. Zeph is dead, but I did beat Astos. Anyway, so it's time to quickly run back to town because I'm missing a member of the party. It's just yep. I forgot that Astos has instant death in this game because he does not in subsequent releases. Which is probably correct, because you can't... Well, I guess you can get life at this point, I think. I think it's a white magic spell you could have. You know, the thing that really annoys me about Zeph dying is now he's going to be behind on experience the entire game. And that is, like, really upsets me. Okay, come on. We got a boogie. No more. Nope. Stop. Yeah, we gotta get back to town. Where's the resurrection place? Do I have enough money to resurrect? Oh yeah, I got a bunch of money from killing the dark elf. Yeah, because now Zeph is gonna be behind by like 800 experience forever. There we go. Kill everyone else but him for a few battles. Then I have to like really like lock in the experience and like, I don't need to. Eventually, so the nice thing is, eventually, he will just no longer be behind because the difference in experience is just small enough that it won't make a difference. But for a little bit, it's going to be slightly annoying. Yeah, Astos rubbing out the blue mage. How dare he? Oh, Crystal. Oh, that's right, I have to go all the way to Matoya's cave. Hold on, I want to get this mystic key. It's almost time to wrap stream, so I want to get the mystic key, cure this king, and then we'll probably think about wrapping it up. Yeah, it's definitely an OCD thing. Come on. Nope. Run. 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 And then I can go... Nope. Run, 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 run. Failed to run, close call. Okay. Okay, so from now having run a decent number of times, it does seem like running is reasonably consistent. Which is nice. I appreciate that. I get really annoyed when games are like, no, 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 you can't run away. We just put that option there as a joke. Okay, now I have the Jolt Tonic. I mean, it's called an herb in this one, but we're gonna call it a Jolt Tonic, because I can. Run away. Run away! Right. Return to the boat. No! Actually, this fight's probably faster if I just attack. Maybe I lied. Okay. Nope. Ah, this shark. Okay. Didn't realize that shark had that much HP. Yeah. That's a good point, Das. It's like, how are we running? That shark is on the boat. Jolt Cola. Yeah. Alright. Okay, now I can give you this. Yes. Wake up. Hello, sir. Thank you for the Mystic Key. I can now open the Mystic Key doors. Oh, I went outside. I did not mean to go outside. And now we can ransack treasure rooms. Silver hammer is garbage. Money is nice. Copper is maybe good. Actually, I assume the hammer is garbage? Yes, the hammer is garbage. Okay. Figured it was, but I'm glad I checked. I have slightly better gloves for Gam. Yeah, there are more treasure chests, and there's actually I think blue magic and a summon that I can grab in the Northwest Castle. I just didn't want to. Just wanted to take out Astos, and then I died, so I kind of had to flee very quickly. But anyway, it is 9 o'clock, chat, so, I mean, we are robbing a royal treasury, and that's okay. But yes, that is it for today. We are going to call our stream here. Thanks, everybody, for stopping in. Hope everybody's enjoying the Final Fantasy Renaissance. We will resume this, as per usual, on Sunday at 6 p.m. U.S. Eastern Standard Time, where we will continue to make it through the game. We might even, depending on how long it takes, we might even get to our class upgrades and start eating some bats. And that's very, very exciting. So I hope everyone has enjoyed their time today. Thanks, everybody, for stopping in. And have a safe trip home, everybody.